Good morning. So today I'm doing some fartlek running. I know what you're thinking, stop it, you're an adult. It's very child. Fartleks are a form of interval training, but we have a separate type of training for intervals. Intervals are much more formulated than fartleks, and they tend to have a slightly different goal. And I'll talk about interval training when I'm doing some interval training, but today I'm doing fartlek training. Before I start this, quick caveat, I'm not a professional athlete, I'm not a coach, never have been. I've been running for almost all my whole life with a few breaks in between, and only really started taking it seriously for my last training block for my last event. So this channel is going to be my opinions of my experiences of the things that I'm doing. If that's the kind of thing that you might be interested in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, gives the algorithm a little tickle, lets other people know with similar interests of yours that they might be interested in my channel. To the matter in hand, fartleks. So fartleks, it's a Swedish word, and it makes more sense, the methodology makes more sense to us in English if we actually use its English form. And its English form just means speed play. So fartlek, speed play. What we're looking to do with a fartlek is incorporate it into a different run. So today I could have done an easy run, and my easy run would have been somewhere between 5 and 10 miles at a nice easy pace. But this is specifically a fartlek training session. So it starts as an easy run, but then things change. The whole point of fartlek running is to not maintain a steady pace and not maintain a steady heart rate, but it's to get your body moving at different paces, speed play. To my mind, when I'm fartleking, the point is not to stop. With interval training, you will stop and recover between intervals and a full recovery, you know, heart rate right down and everything. With fartleks, that you're not looking to do that. So take this section here, doing a nice easy run, and then I think, okay, I'm going to open it up now. I'm going to run hard for the next whatever it is. And this is what makes fartleks a bit more fun. So you're not saying I have to run for 200 meters, or you're not saying I have to run till my heart rate hits, or anything like that. It can be literally, I'm just going to run hard until the bend just on the path in front of me. That means nothing to you. You can't really see the bend that I'm talking about, but it means it to me. So I'll just accelerate hard to that and then slow down back to a moderate run. And we're just doing that over and over again. Make sure you have a bit of a recovery between runs and then accelerate again. And what I like to do is accelerate to the point where I'm just beginning to find it difficult. That's not too bad. Finding it difficult to breathe. Now I can feel that my breathing's starting to get harder. I'm going to slow it down, come back down to a nice easy pace, and that's all fartleking is. Now, the nice thing is you can choose lampposts. You might go, whew, I'm going to run hard to the lamppost and then take it easy for the next lamppost. If you're doing a couch to 5K or a run walk training, it's fartlek training. Another way of looking at it as well is if I'm running towards a hill and I'm at a nice tempo sort of pace, maybe it's been a nice flat section where I've been able to run a little bit harder, and I see the hill, I'm going to slow it down to a nice easy pace. And by the time I get to the hill, probably right down in zone 1, zone 2, and then I can just give it a little bit more acceleration up the hill just until it feels right. Morning. The fartlek runs you can actually fit in anywhere. So if you're just going for a slow jog for a mile or two, and you just put a couple of short, harder working sessions, doesn't have to be a sprint, just has to be harder or easier, just different to what you're doing, you're fartleking. And the point of it is to get your body used to running at different paces. It's building that muscle memory, which will ultimately make any event that you want to enter or just make your running easier. So that's fartleking. Interval training, which is what I'm going to talk about probably in my next video or in a video that's coming up soon, is more about building this speed. Now, for the Birmingham half, I do have a goal in mind. Previously, my goal's just been to sort of like finish in a reasonable time with no expectation of what reasonable was. But I think the things that I learnt in the last training block have given me the confidence to say, do you know what, if I do the training correctly, I can bring this in. So the goal is for the Birmingham half, a sub 2-hour half marathon. And I'm going to be recording aspects of my training and sharing that with you. So again, like and subscribe. Until the next time, enjoy your running, and I'll see you then. Ta-ra. Another fartlek.